Hi everyone, it's Collin here at eTrailer, and today we got a 2019 Ram 2500, and we're going to go and do a test fit of these Titan Chain V-bar stud snow tire chains. Now you do want to keep in mind that the tire size on our Ram today, it's on here with our sidewall, it's 275, 70, R18, so double check the tire size of your Ram and make sure that these chains will fit it. Now, it's never a bad idea to keep a set of chains in your Ram, and these V-bar stud chains from Titan Chain are going to be some of the most aggressive chains you can get due to those V-bar studs welded on to our twist link cross chains right here. These studs are going to dig into that super thick snow and ice that you might run into, maybe even if you're off-roading and you're stuck in the mud. These are a set of chains that will be able to help you get out of those situations due to their aggressive V-bars. Now, on the flip side of that, because they're going to help out very well in very thick conditions, you want to avoid using these in any lighter conditions, just because if these are going to make contact with the pavement, that could tear the pavement up and even wear down on your V-bar studs a lot quicker and uneven. So any lighter conditions, I would stray away from these. And these chains have a ladder pattern design that, as you can see, just have these cross links across the tire. It's going to assist you with starts and stops to make sure you've got that traction so you're not really sliding too much while you're on the road. And these chains have a really snug fit on our tire. I'm very happy with it. However, it is going to fit tires a lot differently. So if you find that yours are a little bit loose and you can't really get them too much tighter, you can pick up one of these optional rubber tensioners. These are sold separately here at eTrailer, and it's something that's going to just pull down on your chain all around it to make sure that it's snug on your tire. I'll go ahead and show you how to get it installed real quick in case you would like to pick one up. Even if your chains are tight, it's never a bad idea to throw one of these on, just because it's like an extra peace of mind thing where just having it as a backup would definitely help make sure that your chains are tight and that you're getting traction while on the road. So you can see right there, it takes out any slack that there might be for a snug fit. Now, the chains come in a quantity of 2, and they have this canvas sack that makes for very easy storage, so your chains just aren't laying in the bed of your truck or inside the cab. Keeps them nice and contained and a lot more organized. They do have a speed rating of 30 miles per hour, so make sure you're keeping it slow out there. You can see we have them installed on the rear of our Ram because we have a rear-wheel drive truck. If yours has four-wheel drive and you want to set for the front tires, just use the same part number, but you do want to be sure and double check with your owner's manual and make sure that you're allowed to put chains on the front of your Ram. Now, no matter what chains you go with, I always recommend practicing installing them on your Ram a couple of times, just so if you find yourself in an inclement weather situation that you need your chains, instead of struggling out in the cold, snowy weather, you'll know exactly what to do, and with that practice, if you run into any issues, you'll know how to get through them. I'll walk you through that install process right now. Now, the first thing you want to do is lay your chains out flat, and then you want to look them over, make sure there's no kinks or twists in the links. If there's any tangles, make sure you get those out as well. And over time, after you've used these for a long period of time, just make sure there's no broken links or anything like that. You definitely don't want to put a set of chains with some broken links on your tire. That could cause it to kind of flap around, could damage some of your vehicle up here by the tire. But with these being brand new, we don't got to worry about that. So we're just going to grab the chains and drape them over the top and sides of our tire. And you also want to go around and make sure that all these V-bar studs are facing up and away from the tire. If you try to tighten it down and those are digging into your tire, that could cause some damage. So just go around, double check all those, make sure they're facing the correct way. Now here on the back side, we'll make our first connection. We have these 6 extra links right here in this hook. We just need to attach it. You don't want it too tight, but you also don't want it too loose. We're at the 3rd link right now. Let's hook that on. You can see it's got a nice fit to it. We'll go to the front, make that connection, and then if it's too tight up there, we can come back and adjust. With these extra links, you can either cut them off or you can just zip tie them up, whatever you feel is best. Now, it's a little bit different up front. We have the same number of links, but how we attach it is a little bit different. So we're going to go back to the 3rd link, just like we did behind the tire, put it over top. With these extra links, I just kind of feed it over top of that lever, and then we just kind of pull back on it. Let's see if we can get it all the way. It's working its way down. There we go. Now it's tight. And we'll just push back and get it onto this extra link that's on the end. There we go. Got a nice snug fit. Then we just repeat this process for the other side. Now if you opted to get the optional rubber tensioner, you don't want to forget to put those on either. But once you got both sets of chains installed on your tires, you're going to be ready to hit the road. Well, that's going to do it for our test fit of the Titan Chain V-Bar Snow Tire Chains on our 2019 Ram 2500.